Hi guys, Dark Fury 45 here. A little quieter because it's like 5 after 11 in the evening. Don't want to wake up my parents or anything, but it's like I just had to make this video. Um, Basically, what this video is going to cover is why RuneScape 07 and the live game are dying off. Um, for several people. Now, first thing we're going to do is cover content. On 07, you have Dagonoth Kings, Calphite Queen, and King Black Dragon for bosses. After that, it's like, what the hell do you do? It's just like PKing, that's it. Um, Treasure Trails, maybe, just do a few barrows runs. Like, there's just not enough variety on the game where it's like, on here you have like God Wars, you have ports, you have Calphite King, Queen Black Dragon, all sorts of stuff you could do, but it's like, several places have been dying off, like Dual Arena, like, look at this. There's barely anyone doing anything now. And like the wilderness is completely dead because like you lose everything on death now. But it's like this is to stop rushers or pilers or PJers even because like they don't want people rushing in. And, like there's just no one PKing anymore. And if they do, like they tab. It's ridiculous. So it's like there's a lot of unbalanced stuff on both games. Like you see, like I've died to people like look at my combat level. I've died to like people that are like 40, maybe 50 levels lower than me that like already had Pernix and their model crossbow, Chaotix even. It's like they were ranging. I was using melee and like Bandos, DFS, and Rapier and such. Like the combat system is just still unbalanced, and like the economy is taking a huge suffering. Like Torstal seeds once 250k are now like very cheap. It's just disgusting. Um, Now then, we also have the updates. People have been saying like, add God Wars to 07. We can do it. Yes. Come on, do this, Jagex. It's like no, they're not going to. They got the old game that you wanted, the pre-EOC servers, so be friggin' happy with it. And people are like, oh, don't bring God Wars back. The God Sword's overpowered. The new armor's overpowered. It's like not overpowered at all. You've got people one-hitting others with ranged, rambling with dragon daggers. It's like the God Swords just add a bit of variety to the game. It's like, what the hell? You're gonna complain about this. Whereas, because like '07 is not gonna be receiving updates. That's just how it's gonna be. As for the live game, there's been a few bad, a few good, and a few meh updates, like nerfing Drygors, Chaotix, all the other weapons and armor as well. Like, that one didn't really affect me all that much. Like, this brought back the old combat system a bit more, because it's like, Bandos armor had less armor rating than say Barrow's armor, but it was like it was pretty much the same, like lower armor rating, but like better her strength bonus. So it's like you do more with Bandos than you would with say Barrow's armor or such, but like you do a bit more damage. Then there's Solomon and Yelps. I do not need to say more. The failed patches where it's like we're gonna try to fix this stuff. It's like they adjusted the Steel Titan so it would deal more damage, but it ended up specking itself. They tried fixing bosses so people couldn't solo them to the extreme anymore, and it broke them completely as they became unsoloable, especially Glaciers, which are like 2-minute kills on solo. It's like you couldn't kill them any other way. Now then, we're gonna start talking community as well. Community was split massively when '07 came out. People were like, "Oh, come play '07, come play RuneScape, get off WoW shit, WoWscape, etc." It's like this game I really enjoy. It's like people write about the stupidest thing, even graphics. Like graphics don't make a game unless like well, of course there should be like the people with lower end computers that like get broken by it. Like it's a bit of a joke. Like people go to like battle or something is like it's in a new area that's just got a graphical update and it's just like it lags them out. Like I don't blame you guys for that. Like on my old computer, like I could barely manage 5 FPS in Berthorpe and Taverley when that got updated. Um And then there's people who are like trying to like get used to the new updates, and it's like sometimes Jagex just releases updates so bad that they lose players. Um, and like we voted for your old Scape servers, and we received a lot of hate, a lot of bitching, a lot of shit just for voting for your old game, and then like saying playing the live game. I don't like '07 that much because it's boring. There's nothing to do on it for me, so I don't play it. Where for you guys, you might have your old combat system back, but I'm just not into that. Now then, like we voted for your old servers, but I would have voted against it if I had the option because like the community's been split apart beyond ridiculous points now. Finally, we're going to talk Jagex and their microtransactions. People say Jagex don't care about the community, they just want money. It's like money, money, money for them. It's like, think about it. This is a speculation my friends and I have been discussing lately, but like, ages back, I'm not too sure how long ago it was, but like, Jagex was bought out by investors. Um, and like they tried to release updates that would attract new members or like just improve the gameplay for their current members and people and like even graphics. People are like, oh, this is shit, rest in peace RuneScape. Like people quit over the stupidest things. And think about it, if rather than just raging and ranting and rioting, rather than making that, just making constructive criticism to like help Jagex improve their game rather than simply saying change it back, it's shit. It's like, of course they're not going to listen to their community if they're just going to not even be constructive with their updates. Now then, anyways, moving on. We have people are well, didn't see that one coming. Anyways, I'll just continue from here. Um, basically, people have been quitting, and it's like people have been losing in revenue at Jagex because it's like, and that's probably why Solomon's General Store and such came out, because it's not because they're money greedy, but it's like they need the revenue either for updates or to pay off their investors. Because like with people quitting after they have tried to make the game better for people, they just rage and quit, and like they still have all that money to get sued, cost a lot more money. It's just like we're costing Jagex some high more money than they probably could ever get back. So like by doing this, we're sending Jagex down a very, very deep slope, and if we push them too far, they'll fall off the edge, and who knows, RuneScape could get shut down because Jagex just couldn't pay off their investors. Now, this has just been me stating my opinion, um, and like, several people are like, oh, the EOC sucks just because of its combat. Like, you actually don't need to use the new combat. Like, if you go to the defensive tab, open up the Constitution section, and click on the wolf howling, which is icon, the momentum ability, you get your old combat system back. It's simple as that. Anyways, this has just been me stating my opinion because RuneScape's been dying off lately, and I'm really hoping that people don't will just stop quitting because like we're costing Jagex big time. And if I could, I would just steal from every bank in the world, ship the money off to Jagex, and it's just so they could pay off their investors. And like that would mean like they could put money into better updates, and it's like there are several stupid updates that have broken the game. The extra lodestones just broke teleports and such. And there's several things that I agree with you guys, several people I disagree, and several things I just hate about you guys that just like from the old community. Anyways, this has just been Dark Fury 45 stating my own opinion. Um, anyways, just leave your thoughts in the comments. Do not expect me to reply. I do not even bother disliking or liking because let's just hope that Jagex doesn't go bankrupt and we lose the game we know and love so much. Dark Fury 45 signing off. Have a pleasant evening, everybody.